Dear beloved mentor, it has come to my concern that you've fallen terminally ill. It must be so hard for you, my old friend. I'm sure life hasn't been all that great since you started chemotherapy. So, in hopes to make you feel better, I decided to write you a letter, or rather, a story. Far out in a distant universe, there lies a world similar to ours. This planet is inhabited by a species similar to us. They are a simple yet primitive people. They have 4 gods. The god of chaos, a brash yet powerful deity. The god of nature, a beautiful and graceful deity. The god of death, a spiteful, cruel god. And finally, the god of wisdom, the oldest and wisest of the 4 gods. In order to keep the gods happy, they required sacrifices, all except one, the god of wisdom. For thousands of years, people made sacrifices, but as each millennium passed, the people grew tired of giving the 3 gods what they wanted. Eventually, the people stopped. The gods grew angry, wanting to punish those that defied them. Wisdom, though, was against it. He advised that the others change their ways. He tried to stop them, but he couldn't. They went on and punished the people. The gods descended from their thrones in heaven. Chaos, with every step he took, shook the earth beneath him, causing volcanoes to erupt and the earth to split. Death spread disease across the lands, causing the people to die slow and painful deaths. And with a thunderous roar, nature caused the sky to shatter. Thunder and lightning striking buildings and shelters, burning everything to the ground. Tsunamis consuming entire villages. The people did not understand what true fear was until that very moment. In a mere hour, entire civilizations were wiped clean off the face of the earth. But out of the shadows, out of the ruins of chaos, one man stood against the gods. No one knew who he was or where he came from. Many people believed he was the demigod Duran, son of the ancient Allfather, the god of the universe. Duran climbed to the peak of the tallest mountain. Standing at above 8 feet tall, Duran raises what seems to be a sword, but no, it was much too big to be called a sword. Massive, thick, heavy, and far too rough. Indeed, it was a heap of raw iron. Duran yells at the top of his lungs so that the gods may hear him. From the heavens above, the 3 descended once again. They stand on equal ground. In a blink of an eye, Duran cleaved the arms off of Chaos. The 3 ensued combat. A storm cloud surrounded the peak for the duration of the battle. Thunder struck and the mountains crumbled. For 6 days they fought. For 6 days there was no sun. And on that 6th day, the sky cleared. There, on the peak of the mountain, lies the lifeless bodies of the 3 gods, cut and torn. Duran, leaning on his sword, stands above the fallen gods, still motionless. Duran, the warrior of humanity, has perished. After that day, wisdom guided what was left of humanity. Society evolved, but as time went on, wisdom disappeared, and society crumbled. Greed, deception, and lust for power overshadowed wisdom's ideals of peace and tranquility. Humanity turned on itself, destroying everything they had created. In the end, humanity did not survive. To you, my old friend, Duran.